4 days later. I need to shrink the screen a bit, actually. Oh. So Thursday after... Oh, there's no little dash brackets, huh? It's Thursday afternoon. I found myself jogging through Volcaldera City Park. School got out early because there's some state holiday I've never heard about. Must be a California thing. I mean, yeah, that's what states are. I guess. I'm not gonna complain about getting out early. I considered just going back to the apartments and lifting some weights, but decided to go inside and touch grass instead. I stopped deciding stuff. Considering deciding. Ugh. I went to the city park again. All the greenery reminds you of home a little as well. It's also the homeless dinos ambling around. Rock Bottom didn't have any of those. What? How do you know anything homeless? Because it's like Rocky. They kicked him out. I jogged a little further on the trail to find a bench. I jogged a little further on the trail to find a bench to take a breather at. I plopped down and look over the pond. The pond. You mean the pond they have in the middle of the park? Dino kids are feeding the ducks on by the shore. You others look over the ducks with hungry eyes. Fucking carnivals, man. I reach into my hoodie pocket and take a swig of my water bottle. Yesterday, I went to a little shopping spree and bought some new clothes for working out. Means no more jogging in blue jeans and a jacket like a fucking maniac. Did have to go to a thrift store. To a sketchy thrift store on Skid Row, though. Rather shop for clothes somewhere else, but that's the only place that sells clothes fitted for humans. Again, the implication of, like, this fucking low-key racism is getting a little weird when you start talking like that. Like, there's always been the implication that there are other humans in town that are not in Skid Row. I'd rather shop for clothes anywhere else. That's the only place that sells clothes fit for humans. I don't really need a pair of gym shorts with a big asshole in the seat of them. What? Oh yeah, because of the tail, I thought. So, I'm not a proud owner of the least ratty hoodie I can find in my size and a pair of gym shorts that are only a little too small. Beggars can't be choosers after all. Did take the liberty to cut the arms of the hoodie down so I don't drown myself in sweat while jogging. Plus, I can show off my beautiful chicken arms so that lift better weights. As I sit on the bench, I think about the past week. I mean, to be fair, building muscle is like a very specific thing compared to general exercise. The past few weeks have been different, but in a good way for once. I still don't know how, but the day after our talk on the roof, the word of me coming out spread like wildfire around school. Oh, wait, then what the fuck is Trish gonna do against him? If we're just doing this, that's so weird. I guess Reed or Trish must have told somebody. Guess something that didn't need to stay private. Something like that doesn't stay private. This feels so weird. This is like the obvious thing that Trish is gonna do. So Trish is gonna do something else, I guess? Or not? We're not? I mean, Trish has been very sidelined in this, all things considered. First person to say anything about it was Naomi in homeroom. She ambushed me outside of homeroom and nearly blew my ears out with a squealing. Despite the ear damage, it was not nice, to be honest. No one ever told me they were happy about my sexuality like that. Well, in person at least. She gave me the mini speech about how accepting and positive an environment the school was. She threw pride flags at me, told me to sign up for the parade. My God, this woman felt better prepared for it, and she's straight. And I forgot to set this on loop. God. Usually I'd call that bullshit nonsense PR speak, but to be honest, she was kind of right. Some of the students did have a problem with me. If some students do have a problem with me coming out, they haven't made it known. If anything, I received more congratulations than insults over the past few days. And most of them are just saying it to be polite, to avoid getting smacked by Spears, who almost certainly will raise a fuss about it, because he's trying to keep, appearances up and everything. But I'll take insincere praise over open ridicule. I prefer when people give me backhanded compliments over trying to stab me to death. Just minor considerations. Not all that is empty praise, though. Judy and Wendy were both really nice about it when I had lunch with them Thursday. Wendy even knitted me something called a thago mitten. His dinos put them on their tail, but it's literally wears a skull cap. Damn! You look like a gnome, because it's got a little tip, because it's for tails. At the gardening club, Rosa, Stella, and Sage came by to congratulate me Thursday after we finished lunch. Well, I could tell Stella was a little disappointed now that the fan pointed out that she had a bit of a crush. Poor girl. There we go, Sage, yeah! On the other hand, Sage was ecstatic about the whole thing. He even came up and hugged me as I was leaving for the day. He said that if I ever wanted to, he could come by the Sakura Club that him and he had it with a few other students. I was pretty hesitant about the offer. I'd rather not divulge a bunch of personal shit to strangers just because they're also faggots. Which, honestly, is a very fair argument to make about pride that some people just don't really bring up. It's like, yeah, we are like that, and we do have a common set of enemies and principles, but, you're still just random strangers on the internet. That's how they get your data. God damn it. That's how the Fed gets you. So I made him a counteroffer instead. I owed him a trip to the bakery anyway. He accepted, so we'll be meeting up later. I know that Sage is probably just excited that he's out, but, like, I feel like on some level Sage broke some kind of rule here by coming to Anon, I don't know, without, like, being open and honest about the fact that... I feel like Sage should have been like, I'm gay, you're gay, we need to talk about this, or something like that. It feels so weird the other way around. Although I've heard people think you shouldn't try to hatch an egg for them, or however that works. You shouldn't call someone trans just because you feel like it. Partially because you might be fucking wrong. I'm brought out of my daydream by my phone vibrating in my shorts. My heart skips a little when I see that it's from Fang. Give her a custom vibration so you know. Almost feels unreal that we're back to texting each other after everything. Like I'll wake up and this was all a dream. What are you up to? Jogging. You. Texting you, dweeb. I meant beside that. Not much, just hiding in my room around music. Hiding? Yeah, Mom and Dad have some couple over from church to talk about bullshit. Are they talking about exercising you? Because if they're doing that, I recommend leaving now. I don't know if I cared, I wouldn't be locked away in my room. I guess that makes sense. I put up the phone, really is... God, there's so many tiny fucking translation things that make me go, God damn it, man. You get a proofreader! If you're gonna make mistakes like this and you care, get a proofreader. If you don't care, fuck it. I'm the idiot. I still have more to jog, and it doesn't seem like Fang's going anywhere anytime soon. I jog across the park, get a few looks. I know I should be used to the extra tension by now, but always nerves when I'm out in public, and people point me out or double take when they realize I'm skinny. The ducks by the pond, though the kids by the ducks by the pond are especially bad about it. One little bastards came up to me and touched my arm and I stopped to drink for a moment. I have to remind myself to keep it cool. Not like they mean anything by it, they're just curious. I'm sure if I were a dino transfer to rock bottom, I'd be getting the same amount of attention. As my jog is almost over, I felt my phone buzz again. I check it without thinking, like a complete retard. Because I didn't know what I was looking. Because I wasn't looking where I was going, I bumped into another person walking the trail. Oh, sorry, you okay? The person I bumped into was sprawled out onto the grass. Why weren't you on the grass? You're the grass guy, and you're the one who falls over all the damn time. Is this character progression? No, it's not. Technically speaking, especially if it's Nasser. Go to help him off the ground when I recognize him. Nasser? He was just in track wear. Probably the same idea I had after school. You know, he doesn't actually look half bad when he's not wearing those hideous Hawaiian shirts. No, bad add-on. You can only have hang-offs about one of the errands, not both of them. That's just fucking incredible. It's just weird. Nessa scrunches his face to mention the name, but he doesn't fully recognize me for a second. Oh, hey, Anna. I thought you were gonna mug me. Oh, God, that's great. Honestly, what has Nasser felt about you being gay? Right? Does he know about the sibling? I need to know, because it's like, would Nasser? I mean, Nasser wouldn't know that Fang's pan, right? That feels like the kind of thing he should already know. Damn, couldn't you just have said hi? You couldn't have just said hi, could you, Nasser? What are you doing here, Anna? Do you live around here or something? Oh God, I wish. No, I'm just out jogging. Nasser looks pleasantly surprised at my answer. Well, I spoke to him much. Well, start a year actually. But so involved with Fang and his friends. Have you though? You barely talk to Trish. Only a little to read. That I fell out of talking to him. Part of me misses having lunch with him and Naomi, but you know I'm hanging out with the fan favorites now. But I'm sure he's happy having a third wheel hang around him and his girlfriend all the time. No, that's great, Anna. Nasser's eyes narrow as it looks on my face. I can really see the weight loss in the face. I don't even see that double chin anymore. Yeah, thanks, I guess. God damn it. Honestly, I don't know if Nasser's trying to be dismissive or not. I can understand how Fang and him could, but that's... Wait, I can understand how Fang and him could. But heads, though, if this is the way he compliments them. What are you doing out here? I ask. Jogging like you. Track season starts next month, so I gotta make sure I got my edge. Nasser pauses for a second as he drinks from his water bottle. What is with this fucking story in water bottles? Everyone gets one. Plus, I want to get into this because your folks are having people over. Yeah. I pretend to guess. You're not guessing, you know. His brow furrows. He looks back. How'd you know that? Well, you know, Fang mentioned. Nasser couldn't. Shoulders drop at the mention of his older brother. You two are talking again, right? Yeah. I just sorted some stuff out. What exactly did you talk about? Oh, what do you mean? I just came out as gay after I talked to your sibling. That couldn't mean anything. I nervously rubbed the back of my neck. It's a sprite in the game, did you know? Fuck. Should have figured he'd ask. Fang is his brother, after all. Nasa lets out a frustrated sikh. Okay, and I'm not blaming you for what happened, but I don't see how Fang went from how they were last week to this, just because you told them you were gay. Nasa's leathery wings flutter agitatedly as he talks. It's just skin, man. It's not even... Is it leather? I don't know what... Like, I know that leather is like a process treatment, right? Otherwise, it's called a hide. I don't know, man. It's all weird. It's all fucking animal stuff. I'm not a hunter. What do you mean? I sheepishly rub the back of my neck after nervously rubbing the back of my neck. My god. It's starting to reach parody levels in some ways. Let's just say past week at home was rough. After your little fight with Fang on Saturday, they and Dad went at it every night. They even bought a new dress just to... Oh, they bought a new one? I thought that was an old dress. Yeah, I saw that one. Whew. We did talk about some other stuff on the roof. You two only talked, right? If you guys started making out, I'm so pissed I missed it. I told Naomi I'd tell her how kissing works. She really wants to know, man. How do you kiss? Oh, of course not. We're not having sex on the rooftop. That's just fucking weird, man. We're just friends. Nasa visibly looks relieved. So what did you talk about? I don't know, man. It was all really personal stuff I do. Don't think I should know. Nasa's eyes narrow me again. I'm their goddamn brother. I'm there. The way this reads, like, I'm their goddamn brother. It's like, no, I'm their goddamn brother. As in his. He says through gritted teeth, if you know what's going on, and I should know what's going on. He's right. Maybe I should tell him. But would Fang want me to? So with Nasser, I tried to do it like this. For Reed, man. You know. God, I forgot. I can't do it without the actual line there. Don't you think I should know? I'm their goddamn brother. It's a bit breathier. No, actually, Nasser's a bit breathy. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think so. But look, Nasser, I want to tell you, but what? I don't think they would want me to. Oh, no. Nasser looks furious, and for a moment I think he's gonna deck me. Why do you want every guy to deck you? It's like every time you meet a man, you're like, I hope he decks me. But he stops himself. Instead, he just stands there saying, "What? Fine, have it your way." He bumps into me as he walks past with his wings, and nearly walks me over. Watch, fucking dick. I call out to him, but he just keeps going. Damn, that couldn't line up better. Now I got... It's like I get one mad, then the other, then the other. I just can't catch a break with him, I guess. Hoping to finish my jog, I still have that thing with Sage in a few hours. You've got the fucking time, man. You're not jogging for a few hours. If you're already halfway. After I finished my jog, I made a quick trip back to the apartment to shower and change my clothes. Sage lives on the other side of town in an area called Raptor Park, so walking there isn't an option. Times like this, I wish I had a bike, but knowing Skin Road, I wouldn't last a week on the street. And take it indoors. Put it in your fucking kitchenette, man. At first, I tried calling a taxi to ride me over, but they kept hanging up on me when I mentioned that I wanted to drive to Skin Row. Fucking radio dodges. So instead, we're not even including the driver. We're not including the driver. We're not including... What? His name is Malcolm, right? We're not including Malcolm? That's so weird. Everyone always loves including that guy. So instead, I'm in a crap subway car that smells of stale piss and is filled with homeless people. Gotta love that good old public transport. It's not all bad, though. At least it is cheaper than a cab. So I tried my best not to make eye contact with any of the other commuters. I feel a phone buzz in my pocket. I took it to see it's a message from Sage. Huh. Forgot I gave him my number.
Are you on your way?
Yeah, I had to take the subway.
I love the subway. Have you tried any of the vines?
Isn't he a raptor? Like a meat eater? Looking from his seat, there are several different kinds of greenery running across the ceiling of the subway cars. Ew, dinosaurs really... Pass her across from us, and takes a few for hand. That's like eating salad that's on the floor. No, I don't think humans can. Aren't you a carnivore?
Yeah, but I guess to eat vegetables if I want to. I just can't have too much or I'll get sick, you know? Like how dogs eat grass and they vomit.
I guess that makes sense. I've never seen Fang or Reed eat any vegetables at lunch, though. But you just don't like the taste? Stop's coming up soon. I'll be there at your place in 20 minutes.
Oh, just text me when you get there.
Sure, see you soon.
Hello?
God damn it, he does the little cat face. I love the little cat face. I got a mild headache. I don't know why. I slept alright, but my body's like, no, you didn't. I love getting decent sleep, and my body is like, no, you didn't. But I slept. No, you didn't. I slept fine. No, you didn't. I don't care how good you slept. You didn't. I make the rules, and so do I. Oh, hot ziggity. Okay. Eventually, it's my turn to leave the station. Sage's house should only be a couple of blocks from here, so I can just hoof it the rest of the way. Raptor Park is apparently a cultural district, But it doesn't look any different from the rest of the city to me. But I'm skinny after all. I'm sure if I were a meteor dodge, I'd be able to tell the subtle differences apart. Either way, it's 1,000 times nicer than the skin row. Now, it's not exactly a high bar. There isn't any trash piled up on the sidewalks and there barely any homeless people around. Just another skinnies than myself, and I get a few stares from the diners walking around. Just like at the park, I tried my best to ignore it, but it still gets on my nerves. At least I don't take pictures or try to touch my skin like some dipshits at school did. After a few minutes of walking, I arrive at Sage's suburb. Sporb. It's very nice as well, but on the shit I live in. But they have that sort of suburban dystopia look to them. They're all photocopies built right next to each other. None of anything resembling a yard or any real privacy from the rest of the neighborhood. Personally, I'd rather have a little homestead in the country like mom and dad than one of these cardboard box houses. Even if it was in the middle of nowhere, at least I'd have some goddamn privacy. So I walked down the sidewalk, I looked at the numbered houses to find the one I'm looking for, and eventually I find my prize. Sage's house looks pretty similar to all the others. The only thing of note is a few potted plants on his porch, and a pride flag hanging from the flagpole. Really? Listen, okay, hold up. I do see that around here, though. I do actually see that around here. That's not weird. I don't know how it is in America. I know that in America it's actually not that uncommon to just have fucking American flags all over the place. But, like, I've seen pride flags on flagpoles here. Like, at town halls and shit very often. Like, you ain't escaping that stuff. Huh. You really couldn't be more stereotypical if you tried. I know that I'm gay, but my god, this man's too gay for me. If I were to picture what Sage's house looked like, it would be this, just exactly this. As I walk up the front yard, my heart starts racing, my mind starts filled with doubt. Should I have brought something? Should I have worn something nicer? What if his dad answers the door and he's like, oh, look at this faggot. My mind suddenly feels the intention of a very stern, very small raptor. Oh, he knows exactly how to twist it. Ask me, what are you?
What intentions with my son?
I shake away the imaginary father, and after a moment, build up the nerve to ring the doorbell. Why are we doing this if Sage is not going to be a love interest? This is it. No going back now. My wait is brought to an end when the door swings inward to reveal a female raptor. Must be Sage's mom, I guess. Did you make your son gay? How did he become this gay? Is that your flag? She's just standing there as Annel's trying to make sense of it. She's about the same height as him, maybe a smidgen taller. The scales are the same shade, but her feathers have a dark blue hue to them instead of purple. Does this mean his dad has red feathers? Oh, are we gonna be like he's trans? Because if we're going with him, he's actually trans. I kind of appreciate you haven't even brought it the fuck up until this point. I do think it's really weird to have a trans character just open with that. Like with Rosa in Goodbye Volcano, as much as she feels like a last-minute intro, like the idea that she doesn't like walk that shit around is nice. It makes a character feel so fucking token if that's what they introduce themselves with.
Oh, you must be Anon. Oh, come in. Sage is still in the kitchen.
I walk to the front door and get my first look in the inside of the house. It's fairly quaint, but homey. Everything feels a little small. I guess it's normal size for them. They're midgets. Oh no! Dwarves! Oi! Wait till you be dwarves! And then he puts a little tankard on the table! As I breathe on I get a whiff of something cooking in the kitchen. And also incense. Odd. Am I high now?
Oh, where are my manners?
I'll go back to Sage's mom.
I'm Sage's mom! That's so stupid!
That's the dumbest shit you can write! And I love it.
But you can call me Rosemary.
She flashed me a bright smile. I guess that's where Sage got his. I'm Anon, but we already knew that. She giggles at my face.
Yes, Sage told me all about you. He says you've got a nice rack. But you're a guy, how does that make sense? I'm just saying, darling, you look lovely.
He did? What the hell would Sage tell his mom? Does she think this is a date? Oh no, it's smooching time.
Yeah, said you're a little shy, but really sweet once you got to them.
She tells me. I don't think I'm like that at all. I don't think I've seen a point of correcting it.
Oh, come on, let me take you to the kitchen.
She guides me through the hallway into the kitchen. Jesus Christ, she did it again! He did it again! Fucking loser! Some of them are pretty old and some look within the same year, but all of them are of Sage. Guess he's an only child.
Yep.
Fuck, how loud did I fucking mutter that? She's like all the way down there, and I'm up here, and he's the sheriff.
Just me and my sweetie.
Wait. Sage doesn't have a... Daddo. Papa. Stando. For the love of God, Adon, do not say that makes a lot of sense. Hey, you and Fang are perfectly gay with a dad. As we enter the kitchen, I spot the pink raptor pulling something out of the oven. When notice me, he almost drops the tray.
In line!
Shades exclaims. He quickly sets it on the counter.
Sorry I wasn't able to let you in. The cookies are almost done and I didn't want them to burn.
He quickly apologizes. Oh, don't worry about it. Your mom was able to let me in just fine. Wink. Sage looks over his mom for the first time and blushes slightly.
So this was the humor you were talking about. Mom! None for him, please!
He pleads. Rosemary chuckles at her son's embarrassment.
Oh, I'm just teasing you, honey.
She ruffles Sage's hair, causing him to glow an even brighter shade of scarlet. His tail meekly wraps around his legs. Sage, for the love of fucking God, stop! I'm honestly starting to become attracted to girls with how I can't compete. I can't compete. It's like, Anna, what are you talking about? You gotta be like that about it, man. This ain't a contest.
Well, I'll leave you.
Wait.
Well, I'll leave you two boys alone. If you need me, I'll be upstairs in my office.
Kind of going for a Fran Dresser, but like worse. So, your mom seems nice.
Yeah, I wish she didn't ask like that every time I brought a boy over.
You bring boys over?
Oh, not like that, Anon. Sometimes I just have friends over. You know, like you. Now do you want something to drink? I got milk, I got pilk, I got dilk.
Milk?
Yeah, with vitamin R.
Why do you have so many milk alternatives?
Well, you know, goat milk ain't sheep milk, ain't cow milk.
Oh, thank God. I thought they were... Ooh. Water is fine. He hands me a fucking water bottle! He takes a Coke for himself. He looks over to the cookie tray. God, what is with the fucking water bottles in this?
They should cool off for the peanut butter cookies, by the way. Yeah, I remember you said they were your favorite.
Oh, thanks, I thought we were going out somewhere.
Oh, I originally planned for that, yeah, but after everything, I wanted to talk to you more privately. Okay, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but your faculty is kind of on the missing here. So I got you a tight thing. I got you some sandals.
Why sandals?
For your pride socks. What are you doing? Now you gotta hang this flag outside and they'll bomb you when they come.
Who's gonna bomb who? When are they coming?
Oh, you know, they do like coming. God damn it, Sage, stop!
Just this constant back and forth, man. I'm becoming increasingly confused. And Sage just does not let up. And you're never sure how. Just kidding. Estelle snicks across the kitchen tiles and nervously explains. Why can't it just be explains? We know it. Whatever. Privately.
Yeah.
Sage bites lips for a moment before hesitating on what his next word should be. I want to ask you, why did you lie to me about being straight? My stomach drops into the abyss from the accusation. Shit! Did he say that? Hold up. Hold up. I didn't know he did. Did he? I forgot. Oh, it's like really late. I forgot it's like chapter 12 that this came up. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the recording window. Sorry for that. Oh no, I turned it off. I don't even know, man. My brain's all deep fried. Oh! Oh, I never said it directly, but the implication is there, I guess. He said, like, but I'm just not into it, you know? I gotcha. That's cute. You know, for a guy who got relentlessly bullied for being gay at his home school, it's really weird how everyone is just a pudding boy about it here in comparison. What the hell? My stomach drops into the abyss from the accusation. Shit, what do I say? I didn't lie. Yeah, but you did. He stares at me with a hurt look in his amethyst eyes. Why didn't you trust me? I wouldn't have told anyone else if you didn't want me to. I could have kept a secret. His tail wraps around his waist for support. Looks like he's about to cry. Pause. How do I get the words out? I didn't want your help, I quietly admit. He flinches at my admission and sniffs, fighting back the tears. Why not? He meekly asks, his voice nearly breaking. Slump against the kitchen. Jesus Christ, Alan, just you could stay standing for this part. I don't think that was going there, but I still had to stop it now. I was jealous of you. His face flickers from sadness to confusion. He sniffles. He tilts his head. What do you mean? Oh, come on, Sage. You think I'm here because I want to be? My vision is blurring, taking on a red tint. No, I'm stuck here for the next 6 months because I got bullied out of school for being a faggot. I had to towel floor to frustration. To no effect. I mean, you're human, you know. Humans can't just punch the floor. You gotta use your knuckles for that if you want any results at all. Angry tears start to well up in my eyes. The angry tears fight my eyeballs. Ah! But I continue through it. Like in my old school, they bullied me daily. Didn't fucking matter if I even did anything to them or not. They call me They just shit on me for no reason day in, day out. Couldn't get up to sharpen my pencil without someone calling me a fag, or spitting on me, or worse. And honestly, it's kind of impressive how all that happened, but I get ousted here and suddenly everyone's chill. Are humans just fucking hot dog shit, Sage? Yeah, I mean, there's like several people whose headcanon it is that humans are fine and dinosaurs are okay with it. Because, you know, and I don't know how to tell you this, but you're like the one human in the story that people genuinely know, and you're an asshole about the LGBT. And like, most people were kind of okay with Fang, I guess. So it's like, you know. I mean, I have that headcanon. But you have a finger directly at his outfit. Oh man, don't diss the fit. You're dressed like that, and don't bat a fucking eye! It's just not fair. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at me in shock. Even your fucking mom supports you! She lets you fly your fucking flag outside, for fuck's sake! Take a deep breath to stop myself from hyperventilating. My parents won't even acknowledge that I'm gay. When I needed them the most, they just threw me aside. I buried my head into my knees. I don't have the will to say anything else. Just sob on the kitchen floor in a crumpled mess. Brought out of my wallow when he sees one fettered wrap around my waist. Oh god, he's hugging. Then after I can feel the rest of Sage gently wrap around me in a comforting hug. I don't know if Sage would hug someone without consent. I know this is the time, but he would ask! I look up to see a little raptor give me a small tear-eyed smile. Just want to be normal. Well, you're Anon. You're perfectly normal, just the way you are. Get out of it, Dutchman. With your be normal, then you're weird enough. For a while, well, actually, I think a lot of people tend to interpret "doe even normaal," ben je gek genoeg, tend to interpret that as meaning like be yourself, and you're weird enough, but it technically says be normal. And whatever that normal means, be your normal self, or be normal according to the standards of society, who fucking knows? For a while, just lay there motionless, dying. Listening to Sage's heartbeat and Sage's vibrations his body make as he breathes in. Eventually, I'm able to calm him down. I need to buy a cat. That's what I've... Thank you. Understanding.
It's the least I could do, Anna. Don't worry about it. How about we get out the floor and have some of those cookies I made for you? They should have cooled down since you took like 5 fucking hours.
We can get up, the door swings open.
Oh, honey, I was wondering if I could steal one of those for you. Those.
Rosemary stops in the center, looks eyes with us. On the floor, together, with...
I'll leave you two alone.
She sheepishly says she backs out of the kitchen and slaps the door shut. Then she comes back in and throws a pack of condoms at us.
And don't forget to lube up, you dinguses. Anal sex is very hard on the asshole, especially if you're not trained for it, so lube up!
And Sage just fucking instantly dies. And Anon's like, oh, God, spirit leaves his body. Your mother's too supportive, Sage.
I know.
Don't tell anyone this just...
Don't tell anyone this just happened, okay?
Well, of course. Oh, God, we're stopping here? We're stopping here. Fuck you. God, I hate these people who are like, oh, we did the scene. It's like, no, there's more. Wonder Armor Sage had to wait until after the coming out. My goal is to flush it. I don't know if any... Like, the problem I have with this is that it's just confessions. It's nothing else. You can't just do confessions. You have to talk about where we're going next. I don't give a shit that Anon has these feelings. You already know that. What is he going to do with them now? We gotta take another step. Just put one foot in front of the other, Jim. There are a lot of comments on this. 36! 36! That's more than any other so far. Double, in some case, almost. I will say, Chase, I do see what like Chromatic gives it attention. Just fucking kiss already! I hate the complete lack of kissing so far. I honestly feel more of a connection between these two. Don't get me wrong, there are moments where they generally see the makes me go, oh, but other than that, I don't really feel growing love. It's just kind of like, I don't know, if it's like a glove. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Sage has way more for Anon to hook into, to cling to work with. As I see Anon grows, bursting of exercise, their growing muscles. I know it's supposed to be like this, but it melted my heart to see them bond. Either way, I love the fanfic. Keep the goated chapters coming. What do you mean? Sage barely appears in two chapters in this one. Lacks character when sees them. He does lack that, but here's the thing, right? If a guy rolls up to the screen for 5 minutes and it's nothing but sparks and pops and explosions and chemistry, why the fuck isn't he on the screen more? I know that sometimes you want to hold that shit back because otherwise you'd overdo it, but this is not that like that. Ugh. Sage Rosa sort of role that Rosa holds in Snoot for Anon as a confidant. So there's also one. Okay, Sage a bit of blue squeeze, unappreciated under Fics. Wow, I'm not gay, but that was extremely romantic. Let Faganon get some mini Raptor love. Faganon? I thought that was like, oh, it's a Fang Anon. No, that's... Fang can wait, not gay. Read 15 chapters of gay fanfiction. My man, gay men can read straight fanfiction. Wink! Sage has potential. He's a fantastic foil to Fang under these settings. I want similar to Rose and sell all the Fics. I'm currently double fisting Sage Fang pills. Oh god. That possibility of Sage fic? God, everyone keeps asking this fucking man for a Sage fic. We want to see Sage kiss already! Why aren't they smooching? Just want to make him fucking kiss. There's a guy actually wrote a fucking devlog one. I hate devlog. I hate the name. It's ridiculous. It feels like such a goddamn jab at the whole add-on Moose and Incognito thing, but like in a way where it stops being on the nose and it's like, fuck off! Goddamn! Will I ever play that? I don't know. I don't even know where to get it. It's always been a big obstacle in my life. Ben Sage and Naomi Thick. Ugh. But I will say, I do agree with some of the sentiment that, like, Fang doesn't really have all that much chemistry with Anon. There really isn't as much of a spark there, so... Oh shit, chapter 16, Meet the Errands. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for it. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.